Terry with Florida Top Dog All-Stars. I put together a 15 to 20 minute Terry's Jump and Stretch Boot Camp video for you to focus today just on toe touches. We put together some great drills as well as some conditioning exercises, as well as some technique tips to make those toe touches better while you're sitting at home. So I hope you have fun during this video. I'd like to introduce you to my girls, my daughters today, who will be your demonstrators. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started with a quick warm-up. So we'll start with a 30-second light jog. It's always important to get those muscles warm before you start stretching and jumping. So we're gonna get those legs going here for 30 seconds. All right, pumping those arms, moving those legs. Getting all the cobwebs out, like they say. All right, Loie's gonna go ahead and she's gonna bring her knees up nice and high with pointing those toes each time, getting those hip flexors warm. So we'll do this for 30 seconds. Okay, make sure that you guys have shoes on when you're warming up as well. So you wanna make sure you protect your feet and you have good supportive cheer shoes or any other type of shoes. So make sure those shoulders are back, your tummy's in, tucked in, and you're breathing. And most importantly, you're smiling and having fun while doing it, right? All right, next she's gonna do some rear kickers. So get those heels up to your rear, move those arms, pump those arms. Move, 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 get the blood flowing up in there. This is the standard cheerleading run here. She's working on that for us. Got about 15 more seconds. Pump those arms. Get going, you got this. You wanna get ready to do a stretch here soon. Okay, now she's gonna do some motion drill jumping jacks. So she's gonna start with her feet together, hands by her side. We're gonna hit a low V, a T, and then a high V. We're gonna do 5 of those and we're gonna clean in between. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Good job. You should be feeling good and warm, and let's get ready for our stretch. All right, now that we're nice and warmed up, we're gonna go ahead and go into a stretch. So Lonnie's gonna go ahead, spread those legs, angle those toes out, reaching her hands up, stretching to the middle, pushing those hips back, locking those knees so she gets a good stretch all the way from her hamstrings down to her calves. She's gonna walk her hands over to the right side and turn those toes out. Bring that chest to your knee. Stretching, stretching, pushing those hips back. And then she's gonna walk her hands back over to the other side. Toes pointed out, getting a good stretch in her hamstrings. It's super important to make sure that we're good and warmed up and that we are fully stretched before we do any type of exercise. Good, Lonnie's gonna go ahead and have a seat sitting in a straddle. Okay, you always wanna make sure, once again guys, you guys know the drill when you're stretching, to make sure those knees are pointed back and those toes are pointed. It's all part of muscle memory. Arms up nice and tall. She's gonna keep her head out and walk her hands to the center, looking at her hands the whole time so that her stretch comes from her lower back all the way up rather than a rounded back, okay? Making sure those ankles are pointed down and shoelaces are facing the back wall. Stretching, good. Knees pointed back as much as possible, okay? It's all about muscle memory. If you stretch with your feet flexed, then you will have flexed feet when you jump. So you want to train those muscles and those ankles to be pointed regardless of, you know, what you're doing, so you don't have to think about it. She's gonna walk her hands over to the right side, chest to her knee. Good, pushing those kneecaps back, stretching, stretching. It's also a good idea to look at your foot when you're stretching, so that way you get a good full stretch rather than rounding your back. And then walk your hands back the other way. Once again, make sure those kneecaps are pushing back and those shoelaces are pointed back. Okay, stretching nice and wide. Great job. One of the things we like to do while we're sitting in the straddle is work on our toe touches. We like to do them from a sitting position so we can focus on arm technique as well as motion technique as well as warming up our hip flexors. So we're gonna do 5 of these. We're gonna start a 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna clap on a 1, 2, shoot our arms up 3, 4, swing 5, toe touch 6, bring 7, 8. So notice how that her knees are back and we see the back side of her legs as she pulls her hips up. So here we go. We're going to do 5 of them clapping on 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good job. Bring your feet to a butterfly position, stretching out those hips. Good. And let's move into our split stretches. We'll move right into those. So she's going to go ahead, go on one knee, good, arms up, and she's going to stretch. You want to put those arms in a front hurdler position, stretching forward, making sure that your knee is over your ankle. You don't want that knee to come over to your toe, but over to your ankle, stretching up those hip flexors. And then go ahead and sit back, bring those hands on each side, keeping your head looking at your foot and pushing that kneecap down to stretch out those hamstrings. Good, and go ahead and pull your back leg up. Stretch out those hamstrings as well. Stretching, stretching. You guys are doing an awesome job. We're almost done with our stretch. And she's gonna go ahead and slide into that split so that she can get all the way down. Remember, on your splits, you wanna make sure that your hips are forward as if you have headlights on your hips and that your weight is more on your back leg rather than your front leg. Okay, so she's sitting up nice and straight, tummy tucked in. You can hold these for 30 seconds to a minute if you like. The longer the better sometimes, right? And we'll go ahead and switch legs. So she's gonna swing that leg around and bring that other leg up. Stretching forward, knee over your ankle. Good. Arms squeezing by your temples. Once again, it's muscle memory so that you have good form in your jumps. This is the same position our arms are in our front hurdler, so it's good to make sure that you're squeezing. There's no space between her arms and her temples. Stretching back, one hand on each side, chest to your knee. Good hamstring stretch. You guys are doing awesome. I hope you're having fun doing this and you're getting excited about all the jump drills we're going to be doing in the next few minutes. And she's going to pull that back leg up and slide into that split. Once again, you can hold your stretches a little bit longer, so feel free to pause the video and hold the stretch a little bit longer. Make sure those hips are forward, toes are pointed, and weight is more in your back leg on these splits. Mommy has very pretty splits on both sides. All right, very good, guys. We're gonna start moving into our first exercise, and so if you need to stretch anything else, go ahead and pause the video and do so now. All right, our first jump drill we're gonna be working on today is a power T-jump. So we're focusing on exploding through our legs, off of our toes, working on all of our big muscles, lifting with our shoulders, pulling up through our rib cage and having good arm placement. So it's real slow. It looks like this: 5, 6, 7, 8. Loie's gonna dip 1, 2, making sure that the top of her hands are by her knees. She's on the balls of her feet. Her shoulders line up with her knees and her toes. That's 1, 2. She's gonna jump off the ground. 3, 4. Hit a nice T motion, making sure that her arms are a little bit lower than her shoulders. And then she's gonna land 5, 6, holding that land, standing up 7, 8. We're gonna do that 10 times. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, dip 1, 2, up 3, 4, 5, 6, up 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the next drill we're going to be doing is our power class to a T. So we're just simulating the beginning of the jump without focusing on leg placement. We're really focusing on our motion technique, our big muscles pushing off the ground, and really we're working on height on this one. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 6, up 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On these drills, you really want to make sure that you put your arms a little bit lower than your shoulders because you want to simulate good arm placement. She's lifting through her shoulders, but she's not letting her arms fly away. All right, we're going to go ahead and warm up our hip flexors again and doing some kicks now that we're really warm. We've had some good technique. I like to sprinkle up jumping with different conditioning exercises because it kind of gives variety, so you're not jumping the whole time and it breaks up what you're doing, so you can focus on the different parts of the jump. So Lonnie's gonna go ahead and do some kicks. So she's gonna place her arms a little bit lower than her shoulders. Once again, she wants to have good arm placement. We're gonna do 10 kicks on our right, 10 on our left. We're gonna do them nice and slow, making sure our toes are pointed, our knees are facing the back wall. So imagine if I put a sticker on the back of Lonnie's legs on her hamstring muscle, you would be able to see that sticker. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10. She has really great leg placement. Her knees are hitting right where her elbows are. Let's do the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, down, 2, down, 3, 4, down, 5. She does a great job making sure those shoelaces are facing the back wall. 7, down, 8, down, 9, and 10. Okay, we're gonna move into some frog jumps. We're gonna just do 5 for the video today, but you are welcome to increase that number to 10. These are great because once again, we're focusing on hip flexor muscles and lifting with our hips. So when we hit our jump in the air, once again, good arm placement, a little lower than your shoulders. She's gonna take that leg as if it was a toe touch. She's gonna bend at the knees, making sure that her knees are right behind where her elbows are. So basically it's just a frog jump here. She doesn't want to click her heels together. She wants to make sure that her knees are out and her shoelaces are back. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're gonna go ahead at this time and warm up 5 baby toe touches. This is just a focus on technique rather than height. I always suggest taking our jumps a little bit lower so we can focus on the little things. Sometimes we try to do these really big whopping jumps and we have bad form and we're not improving. So taking them smaller and lower helps us to focus on arm placement and leg placement. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move into an exercise to work on our hip flexors and our form. I'd like to break up my jump conditioning with drills and exercises as well as with jumps. So the great thing about this exercise is you can use anything. I have foam blocks, but you can use soup cans at home, or you can use cones or pillows. So whatever you got around, just grab. It just gives you a little bit of a challenge. You're gonna start with your legs in a straddle. Okay, you wanna put your soup cans or your blocks or your cones right by your ankles. Make sure those knees are back, those shoelaces are back. It's a little harder to put your hands here. You can put them on the outside, or you can even put them in a T. So there's lots of places, and to even challenge yourself more, you can sit yourself up against a wall. That helps to keep your back nice and straight as well. So I'm gonna go ahead for now, since I'm an old lady, I'm gonna put my hands on my side, and all you're gonna do is lift those legs up and over your cones. Up and over your cones. I'm gonna do 10 of those. So lifting, challenge yourself to keep those legs up off the ground so you have resistance. Coming up and down. Like I said, it's a little bit harder if you want to put your arms in the middle. Okay. Up and over. Shoelaces, knees back. And down. Very good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next phase of our jump. So we did small jumps earlier. Now we're going to make a medium jump. These are great drills to work on control of where your legs are. Once again, focusing a little bit more on height gradually, but still putting our main focus on our techniques, because that's where we get our drivers from. This is good arm placement, getting our feet together, and leg placement pressed up. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. All right, our next exercise, once again, grab those soup cans, grab those pillows. You can stack them up, put them in the center. You're gonna start with your, once again, shoelaces back, knees pointed back. We're gonna just do leg lifts where we tap to the center and come back. focusing on drilling our hip flexors as well as working our inner thighs for snapping our feet back together. So it's gonna look like this. Up, try to keep those legs off the ground the whole time, and pull up, pulling that core in. You're also working your abs because when you jump, you need those abs to pull in. Tap, tap. Good, one more for bonus. All right, moving into the next phase is our 5 full toe touches. You've worked on your technique with smalls and mediums, so let's put our big ones to action. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 2, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 7, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, beautiful, 7, and 5, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, 7. And for our last kind of toe touch conditioning drill, I like to use this a lot with my lessons, is a control drill where we focus on small, medium, and large toe touches, putting them all together. Once again, it focuses on leg placement, controlling where your legs are, as well as conditioning and endurance. So it's going to be a small, medium, and large toe touch. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, hit 6, 7, hit 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, hit 6, 7, hit 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to move into doing some conditioning for our jumps and our toe touches. I like to call these backward burpee toe touches. So Loie's going to do one slow for you. She's going to jump up nice and tall, keep her arms by her ears the whole time. Straddle, point those toes back, touch the ground. Try not to use your hands when you roll up, and stretch nice and tall. She's going to do 5 of them, but you want to work up to 10 or 15. This is a great conditioning drill that works all aspects of your jumps. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, up 1. Our next conditioning exercise will be elevated leg lifts. So once again, you can grab a chair or the edge of a couch, or even like a stool makes a great, like a footstool makes a great platform. But you want to stand so that your leg is 45 degrees from your hips, making sure your shoelace is back. I like to put my hands on my hips so that I focus just on my core, shoulders back. I also focus on my hip flexion. You can bend that leg just a little bit that you're standing on and make that knee nice and soft. We're going to do 10, we're going to lift, and we're going to try to keep that leg without touching your stool, okay? Making sure those knees are back. All that focus is right here on your hips, okay? Make sure those shoelaces are pointed back, and you are smiling. You are pulling up. Ooh, come on, a couple more. And one more. Very good. We're going to switch to the other side. And once again, 45 degrees. Chest up, belly in, shoulders back nice and tall, hollow position, and lift. Lift. Also works on your balance. Old lady, so I got to work on balance, right? Good. Knees back. Knees back. If you can, try not to touch down from the beginning. If you're working on balance, you might have to tap that heel a little bit. And smile. One more for good measure. Good job. Okay, we're going to finish up our conditioning with some core work. I like to call these build-a-boats because they work into hollow body rockers, but they help us to maintain really good form as we're doing them. So there are 6 body positions. We're going to hold each one for 5 seconds, and then you can work up to 10 seconds, which actually would be a full minute of doing this exercise. So we'll work up to 5 seconds, and like I said, you can do as many of these as you like. It's something you'll probably have to work yourself up to get more in. So you're going to start with your back. Make sure that your belly button is tucked in, your lower back is on the floor. Bring those knees up so that they're at an angle about 90 degrees right here. Okay, you're going to go ahead and bring those shoulders off the ground, reaching forward, pushing that lower back in, holding for 5 seconds. Now you're going to take those legs out a little bit more. Once again, keeping your shoulders off the ground, holding for 5 seconds. Take them a little bit lower down. This is position number 3. Good. Position number 4, you're going to take them out to a straddle. Make sure that your shoelaces are pointed back, knees are back, holding, holding, holding. Good. Position number 5, bring your feet together, bring your arms overhead, hold that position, squeeze, 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 And your last position is you're gonna rock for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring your knees into your chest. And then you can start that all over again. Try to get 3 to 5 of those in. And then next time, maybe hold it for 6 seconds or 7 seconds until you work yourself up to 10 seconds.